Well, welcome back to episode 3 of this Start From Scratch. I have decided to put in a bunker or two. I have cut I've cut field 4 of grass. I then bought this field, which is number 3, which was grass and ready to cut, so I've cut that too. I've then put all the grass into the bunker, compacted it, covered it, and it's now a silage. So that's where we are with that. Now the downside is this vehicle with this fork was 1,000 litres. That trailer is 20,000 litres, and it was taking a long time. So I have had to rent a wheel loader with an 8,000 bucket on the front, which is making the job go much quicker. I have the AI worker set to load and deliver to the animal dealership, which is where I'm selling the silage, which is helping no end. I'm hoping that by selling both these bunkers of silage it will top my bank balance back up, because if you remember I had 259,000 it was, wasn't it? And the field was a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be, so this field wiped all that money out. So yeah, that's where we are with that. Now field 3 I plan to turn into, initially I'm going to do a crop of corn, I believe. That's my plan currently. I might go for oat. I want to do the whole crop silage that all the other crops can do now. That's what I want to do. But I also want a baseline of what I'm getting out of each field. So if I keep the field the same and put the crops in rotation, I can work out which crop is going to be the best yield, and then work out how long it takes from seeding to harvesting. I know that oat is one of the shortest periods, which is why I'm hoping that if that is quite profitable, I can just put in oat on a 4-monthly basis and do it that way, which is just 1 month longer than grass. Now the downside is I didn't take heed of how much grass came off this field, so I made a mistake there. But yeah, so that's where we are with this. Let me get back into this vehicle. I'm going to fill it up, because while this is travelling to the sell point, I can hire a seeder. Again, with the money I've got currently, I have a loan as well, so I need to pay off the loan, and I also need to be mindful that I can't afford to buy new equipment yet. I would like to eventually buy the this wheel loader, because I feel like we're going to be using this quite frequently if I do this, so it seems stupid to be hiring it and spending all that money. Now I'm not sure what's happened either, but between yesterday and today my graphics are a little more stuttery, so I haven't tweaked anything. I'm just hoping it's temporary. Now the mod hub did release a few extra mods later on last night for me. I have put them all onto the save. Whether we use them is a different question. One was 64 animal pens and the other was 120 productions. Which for the time being, since we're not doing animals, will not be a problem. And production wise, I'll be honest, I don't even know what the base map limit on productions is, so we've got it just in case. but I've never come across a production issue on terms of how many you can have. We also got the round wrap build that was released as well, and then there was a front cultivator which I thought was quite interesting, so I got that. But yeah, the front cultivator was the only cross-platform mod. The rest were all PC only, just for those of you who are watching who might be on console. But yeah, 2 days in and mods being dropped already is quite impressive, I think. I wasn't here for the beginning of FS22, but I am led to believe that mods were not quite as forthcoming. I am going to get the seeder, fill the seeder, get back to the field, and I'm going to then start planting that field. So I will catch up with you probably during that process. Okay, so I have hired a very small seeder. I forgot to get the fertiliser option on, so we might have to fertilise afterwards, but we'll worry about that later. I also forgot that I had seasons turned on, so I couldn't plant what I wanted to plant, so I've turned that off temporarily. I think for the first few periods we might work with it off, just to make life a little bit easier. And I'm also planting oats because I didn't get the corn plant, I got the seeder. Which again was a mistake on my part, but we are where we are. However, this AI driver to the sell point is working a treat. So yeah, that will do its job, and we will do ours. I will catch up with you when both jobs are done. So we have the field of oat all done now. We've also fertilised it because, like I said, I didn't get a fertiliser built into the seeder, but I have a 42 width one, so it didn't take very long at all anyway. I am still on selling the first bunker's worth of silage. This has taken quite some time, which is not great, but we are plodding on. It's 20 past 3, it's December, so the sun is getting low. I've also put in a very small rice paddy, not because I want to do rice, but I've got the belief that the water from that is free, whereas at the minute I'm getting the water from a tanker that is costing me £624 per 2,000 litres. So if I can get it for free, I think I would rather have that. I will monitor that when we go to January, just in case the finance sheet updates saying that I actually paid for the water, in which case it'll be a lot more than £624, and the water doesn't stay there indefinitely, I don't believe, so yeah, we will see. I am optimistic though that it is free. Now I must get these bunkers emptied before we get to the month where we get crop destruction, given its route of going through there. I could potentially set the route to go to that grass field though, which would alleviate that. I'm absolutely loving the ground deformation tyre marks though. It shows me where I need to go to line myself ready for when the trailer comes back. But yeah, all in all, I'm really impressed. I'm enjoying this. It's just a lot slower than I'm used to, without all my what Robert South would call cheaty mods. Whereas I like to refer to them as quality of life mods, which they are. This is, after all, a game, not real life. I don't want to spend 8 hours doing a job that would take someone really 8 hours. Anyway, more to do, which is just the same. Fill trailer, let trailer go and sell, come back, fill trailer. I don't think you need to watch me do that frequently. I plan to still cut in at the end, just to let you know what the outcome was. The bank balance is 36,500, but I have actually paid off all of the outstanding loan now. I've returned the cedar. This is on lease, so we will be getting fees for that, but I don't think it's going to be a huge amount, and the silage will more than cover it. I haven't thought what my next field would be yet. Looking around, I think all the fields are quite large. That's the smallest, number 40. And that's still 100,000. Yeah, 250, 280. They're quite expensive. So we're going to need a lot of money to get the next set of fields. But silage is a moneymaker. So we were making the money. And once we get that money in, we can start upgrading equipment, getting better equipment, and getting things that do the job more efficiently, and buy more fields. Anyway, I will drop back in shortly. Right, well, this will be the last load for the first bit. There is 17,500 litres, I think, left, which is less than the trailer. So it'll be interesting to see if the trailer and tractor recognise that and go when I am finished. They've been waiting. I've had 20,000 litres before going. So, yeah. We may need to drive this one ourselves, which is fine. It's a change of pace from doing this. Okay, we'll have to get that from a different angle. And I've just realised I had my game audio on, so that might cause a bit of feedback for you. Now if this doesn't go, what I could do is put a little bit of the other pit in just to get it to go. That might be the solution to this. No, doesn't look like it's going. Okay. Use a bit of this pit and then end the episode there. Okay, so there have been about £7,000 worth of content in each trailer, so looking at that, we're going to have just shy of £60,000 in the bank balance when that goes to finish. So all in all, whilst it hasn't made a huge amount of profit compared to the last time we saw bales, we have had a loan, we have invested in other things, and that's the reason why we haven't had as much of an income above where we were. All in all, I am happy. So for those who have been watching, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.